you down.
Here's some of the poor chickens who were rescued from Brooklyn. They're going to have to be in isolation for a little while, just to make sure they're healthy before they join the rest of the population. And of course they'll be getting out of this crowded container in which they made the drive. But here's your first look at them. We'll let you know how they do as they get older and join the crew here at Vine Sanctuary. And now, here they are, getting medicated water in isolation before joining the general population. So where did these birds come from?
Well, every year, certain sects of Hasids in New York perform this ritual called Kapparot, which is associated with Yom Kippur, Day of Atonement, and the idea is that you swing the chicken around your head and the chicken absorbs your sins, and then you murder the chicken and feed the body of the chicken to poor people, and this is going to take your sins away. So for the past few years, protests have been organized primarily by a woman named Rena Dench, and the idea is to call attention to this horrific ritual, to try to bring pressure on the people to stop it and to rescue as many birds as possible. So a variety of efforts culminated in our getting 29 birds, one of whom is pretty sick. The others look like they should be okay with some rest and medicine.
And how do you feel after this process of going to rescue as many as you could?
Well, it's very hard because there are thousands of them. In Brooklyn alone, about 50,000 birds are killed every year in this way by laughing, happy people who are taking home movies of the whole process. And they butcher them right on the street, and you can see the babies, and the worst part is that you hear the babies. So how do I feel? I feel like it's impossible not to hate yourself for not saving them all. That's how I feel.
And then, does that make you a self-hating Jew?
Well, I guess, you know, coming out against gay rodeos doesn't make someone homophobic. These are people who are clinging to a ritual that is not prescribed by any of their dogma, any of their books, any of their teachings, except some superstitious pagan, actually, pagan-esque rituals from the 15th century. These are people who are clinging to a cruel ritual that has nothing to do with their religion, but they have decided it does. So it does not make me a self-hating Jew. It makes me someone who hates a practice that is cruel and sickening.